I was scrolling through the internet looking for some very advanced topics in management and I couldn't help but notice something. Everyone on their dog wants to tell you how to be good, how to succeed at your job. Everything works, everything has a solution, every goal can be reached. And you know what? I'm kind of tired of it. I've had it, enough pretending. Here are 5 strategies to silently sabotage your project. Let's ruin this thing. Number 1. Big Bang Entry. When you're starting a project and meet the team you're supposed to work with, and there's already a collection of docs, carefully curated processes, and lots of hope around the table for putting the puzzle together, people are excited to start, and they want to tell you about what they do and why. Well, here's the thing. We don't care, we'll do things our way. You have to let them know that you're here to go by your rules. Why waste time listening to the people that do this for a living? Your criteria can beat theirs any day. I assure you, they won't want to raise their hand again. And if you want to go for some bonus points, here are a few to consider. Force the team to rework using your methods. This will kill any love for the project they might have. And then make sure that you end up in the same place anyways. Nothing better than some good frustration to keep them in check. Rinse and repeat for every relevant phase or decision making. Voila, the team will love you. Number 2. If the project started, just go with the flow. The key is to make it look like you're on board and want to get things done. Show enough interest to learn what the next step is, but not enough to find out if that's even a good idea in the first place. If there's a change of plans, or something just came up, just go with it. No friction, all happiness. Don't even think about stopping for a second and doing some risk management or research on the plan. You got assigned to the project and you'll see tasks done one after the other until you reach the end. This will open the door to some interesting cutting-edge practices like announcing retargets at the latest. Make everybody know you're not afraid of poor planning. Only report on status when asked. Otherwise, business as usual, nothing to see here, folks. And if you're ever asked, make sure you bring those meeting minutes of yours with quotes from the team. No need for further thinking, just read them out loud to whoever's asking. That will show them some management quality. We can't boost what we have learned so far by simply ignoring the context as much as possible. Becoming the shiny project manager implies learning a lot about where the project resides and why it is relevant. Projects are typically connected to others within programs and portfolios, carefully put together initiatives to drive business value, etc., etc. Countless people working hard in the background to get all that running, creating a very intricate network of interdependencies and good-looking roadmaps. Well, that's fine, good for them, but you are here on a mission, your mission. So let them know that your project is the only thing that matters, and you will not waste your time on pointless talking and alignment. Work on your schedule, scope, budget, communications, and quality plans completely isolated. Plans have never looked better than when designed in the vacuum. And guess what? If they wanted to think about the context, they should have hired a program manager. Now, for some bonus points, don't let anybody know your project is running. We don't care about dependencies, we don't need the noise and nosiness of anybody else. But if you ever need someone's support for a task, make sure to demand immediate response. No delay in your project. That way, everybody will know that you mean business and that you're not afraid of taking people off their duties to attend that one task you, quote-unquote, could not plan for. And above all, don't tell anybody your project is about to launch. Nothing better for business efficiency than to wake up on a new feature or product people were not prepared for. That's how you bury project results in the ground in record time. Number 4. Facilitate vision misalignments. There will come a time when, while planning how to sabotage the next step, you'll come across some rather interesting statements from project stakeholders. Sometimes you won't even need to ask, they will be brought to you willingly. And that's perfect news. We are ready to make the most of this opportunity. You see, it's very straightforward. These 2 people have influence over the project, and they also happen to have 2 different views about what the end results should be. Your goal is simple. Never have them talk to each other. Until it's too late. Just sit down, wait, and see. To boost things further, avoid finding a sponsor for the project. You definitely don't want to get someone to weigh in when misalignments occur. Allow people to keep going with divergent views for as long as possible. But if you happen to have a sponsor, don't let the disagreement be known. Do that thing of reading other people's quotes during status meetings and you will be fine. And finally, number 5, skip the human part. Here's the deal. Sometimes ignoring the context or sweeping misalignments under the rug might be just too obvious. Too many people could call you out for it. So what you can do instead is to go all in and get everybody working non-stop. But what you will be really doing is setting up some absurd rules. Get people meeting at inconvenient times daily. Make people who probably don't like reporting have to report to you daily at a specific time. And make sure to pull a couple of corporate best practices in and shape them in a way that crushes everybody's spirit. Repetition, relentlessness, laser focus on the goal. Everybody to get over whatever they don't like and work around the clock. Nobody will call you out for being a saboteur. If anything, you're just passionate for efficiency. And as such, do not alter your project plan to accommodate people. Nothing is more important than the plan. But the real game changer to get everybody uncomfortable with the project is to get rid of human interactions. Small talk? You don't believe in that. Efficiency demands action, not talking. Let them know that their weekend activities or what the weather is like could not be less relevant to you. And don't even think about asking back how their day is going. And that's it. Nobody will see you coming. And for once, we'll stop spending so much time talking about how to improve and giving in to those intrusive thoughts. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you around on how to sabotage agile projects. Stay tuned for that.